Hello Booklovers, and welcome to my pocket of joy. This is going to be a little different as what I've promised, because on my Instagram poll everyone voted for a spring cozy video, but spring hasn't really arrived yet. The blooms are not really that pretty yet, so I'm going to postpone that video. And today, as you've probably seen on the title, is Do I Have That Book tag. I've seen this tag a few times, the latest of which was by Leigh and was totally inspired to do that as well. So here goes. I'm not really sure who invented this book tag. I'll probably try to figure it out and add it in the description below. But it's basically a list of questions about types of books and covers and so on, and to know if we can tick that box. I've cheated a little bit. I've checked the books that I needed to find to tick the box previously, because otherwise this video would take ages. Without further ado, let's go. So first one, do I have a book with deckled edges? In all honesty, I had to Google what that was, and was very happy to discover that I do indeed have a book with deckled edges. I think at least two, but I'm just going to show you one. And it's Sorcery of Thorns in a very beautiful French edition. And here are the deckled edges. Number two, a book with 3 or more people on the cover. And I had to look really hard for that one, but I did find one. Where is it? There it is. And it's Stardust. And as you can see, there is here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there more? Is this a person? 6, 7? Yeah, so at least 7 people on the cover. Question number 3, do I have a book based on another fictional story? And I have several, but I decided to show you this one, which is Northchild by Yves Patou, and it's inspired by the Norwegian folktale East of the Sun and West of the Moon. And I always loved that story as a kid, so I was really excited to discover this book. 4, do I have a book with a 10-letter long title? And I guessed it was meant as one word, because otherwise it would be kind of cheating. And I did find one. So, Ménestrel by self-published author Leigh. This is the 3rd book of her trilogy. All are called Ménestrel with a subtitle, but Ménestrel is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-letter word. Woo-hoo. Number 5, a book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter. And ta-da! Terre de Kemet, which I haven't read yet. It's a self-published novel by Charlotte Kleber. And I'm really excited to dive into this because it's inspired by Egyptian mythology, and I love Egyptian mythology. The thing is, I do think this is like a summer read, so I'm waiting for summer. Ooh, number 6, a Mass Market paperback book. And I didn't know which one I would choose, if it would be something you would know more as English speaking audience, or if I would go for a French one, which actually was translated into other languages and does have an audience abroad. So I guess I'm going for the French one. And it would be Les Fiancés de l'Hiver by Christelle Dabo. It is indeed Mass Market because I don't think any French fantasy novel had so much success in France, but as well abroad. There are 4 of those, so great story. I really recommend it. Number 7, a book written by an author that has a pen name. So I have 4 of those at least. I didn't check for the rest, but let's take this one, Lethal White by Robert Galbraith, who is J.K. Rowling. Number 8, book with a character's name on the title, and the first one I thought of is the one I am taking, so The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which is a wonderful novel, and the name just sticks, doesn't it? Number 9, yes, 9, a book with 2 maps in it, and I really thought I wouldn't take that box, but I did find one. And it is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and this is the French edition, or at least one of the French editions. And we have here the first map of the whole world from Leigh Bardugo's series, and then we have the Ice Palace from Fjerda. So 2 maps. Number 10, a book that turned into a TV show, and for that I need to go to the living room. Be right back. And let's go more classical with this, Pride and Prejudice. There is the 2005 very famous movie, but I discovered it with the 1994-95 TV series with Colin Firth, of course. And it's way better, way better. I am sorry for all the 2005 movie fans. I did love it, but the TV show was so much better. And now I'm going to stop showing my fingers because I only have 10. So number 11, a book written by someone originally famous for something else. And I also thought I wouldn't take that box, but I am taking it. The Gun Seller by Hugh, Laurie. Amazing book, really fun. This is action-packed, humor-packed. I mean, it's just like if Dr. House were a detective, which he kind of is in terms of medicine. Number 12, a book with a clock on the cover. And it's 450 from Paddington by Agatha Christie, which is a marple adventure. And here you see the clock. Number 13, a poetry book. And really, I really thought I wouldn't take that box. I know I said it twice before, but this one really, because I don't like poetry. There is no way you'd find a book of poetry in my library. But indeed there is. It was a Christmas present from my sister. And it's Lisbon Poets. It is a bilingual book with famous poems of famous Portuguese or Lisbon poets. I don't need the bilingual part because I do speak Portuguese, but I wanted to have the English version as well in case I one day wanted to post something on Instagram and wanted the official English version for it. So if you don't believe me, Here, take a look. This is poetry. Number 14, a book with an award stamp on the cover. And there we have it. Aristotle and Daniel discover the secrets of the universe. And amazing book. And not only one stamp, but 4. Do I tick that box or no? Book 15. A book with an author that has the same initials as me. And it was difficult, but I did find a book in a little corner that I only read once. Didn't really enjoy it that much, but it counts, right? So it's a book in German, was man von hier aus sehen kann, from Mariana Leckie. So M. Maren, L. Le Temple. Of course, if you want to be picky and choose the initials of my author name, which takes 2 of my surnames, Bivard Le Temple, well, I wouldn't find one. Can still show you my latest book though. Number 16, a book of short stories. I have very few of those. I think I only have this one actually. And it's Toil and Trouble, 15 Tales of Women and Witchcraft, which was fun to read. Some stories were better than others, but in general I had fun reading them. I don't know, witchcraft, women, it's cool stuff. Number 17, a book between 500 and 510 pages book, long, and that nearly drove me nuts completely. I thought I had everything and I checked all my big books, but they're too big because sometimes they're 514 pages long and you're just like but I did find one in a book that I actually want to give away, but I still didn't, so it still counts, and there it is. And it's Les Saisons de la Tempête by El Cosimano, which I don't remember the English name for it. Wait, no, usually it's on the inside. Seasons of the Storm, actually quite literal translation. And it is 506 pages long. If you include the acknowledgements, it's 509 pages long, so it's in there. Number 18, now a book that has turned into a movie, and I'm going to go classic again on this one. Be right back. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, which is a masterpiece. It's one of my favorite classics, and look at this cover. I still have to read this book with this cover, and yeah, it was made into at least one movie, I think 2, but I'm not sure if the one with Tom Hardy was a movie or a TV series. I'll need to check it. Number 19, a graphic novel, and this is a straightforward no. I don't have any. I'm not sure I'm going to have any. I like comic books, but I liked them more as a kid and now less, although when I do find one I read it, but I don't buy them myself. And graphic novels even less, I think, so it's the only box I didn't take. Now, last question, a book written by 2 or more authors, and it's this one. Where is it? There. And it's Alec Jennifer Twice, married couple who wrote this big chunk. Wrote the second one, just as big. Haven't read it yet, not sure I want to read it, but here goes. Beautiful cover, 2 authors, and ticking the box. I hope you had fun with me with this short video, showing you a little bit more of my gorgeous library. And thank you for watching, whether you're new or old into this channel. If you want to stick around, don't hesitate to subscribe and give a little thumbs up. Let's see you, I don't know when, for the next video. Toodaloo!